Hi guys, welcome back to 7 Days Later. I'm joined today by the disease tonsillitis, so welcome tonsillitis. This week we have some fantastic news. We have announced our first guest star, which is Colin Mockery. He is from Whose Line Is It Anyway, and I am a massive fan, and he has been kind enough to say yes to us. So we have come up with a story, and I have the logline here. And it is, episode 1's logline, starring Colin Mockery, is a group of improvisational actors in a hostage situation act to get their way out of it. That's it for episode 1. So here's how we got there. A few days ago we got all, I was going to say a million, but it wasn't. It was a lot of submissions for keywords of inspiration for our logline. And the one we chose, with Colin Mockery in mind, was drama queen. So Sean Warhurst, thank you so much for this keyword. This is what we've based this episode around. And then we started feeding out other bits of the story. We're on Google Hangout yesterday. We're on there every Tuesday. So if you'd love to come hang with us, the link and I think the way to get there is in the description box below. We would love you to join us on Google Hangout and help come up with next week's logline. But this week we were joined by about 18 people. When you're expecting 2, that's a great amount. And we started talking about improv acting and the rules of improv. And what we came up with was the idea of actors and acting or pretending to be something they're not in a serious situation. After our Google Hangout, we then hung out with Tom and Alex and a Triple J audience. For those of you who don't know, in Australia, Tom and Alex are massive. There are 1 million people listening to them a morning. So we have a population of 21 million. So 1 in every 26 people you see today will have listened to that episode. And 3 of those people suggested characters for us for this week's episode. The first one, and I'm going to read it here, is from Kieran, and it is an incompetent TV psychic who thinks he can use his powers to save the group, perhaps with a Midwestern American accent. Thank you, Kieran. So you'll be seeing that character in this week's episode. The second suggestion we got was, word for word, Mick from Newey said, "You need an old bad guy who had done it before and badder than the bad guys. Have him schooling the bad guys on what they're not doing right." Mick from Newey, thank you for that. That is brilliant. The last one we got was an Irish priest with Tourette's. That was from Melissa from Melbourne. And after a chat with our classification board, Tourette's, I'm afraid, has to be minimal. But what we have added to that, we got texted in. We would love to see the priest with like a Father Ted accent. So you will be seeing this week an Irish priest in episode 1 of 7 Days Later. And now I would like to introduce the Ensemble Cast for episode 1 of 7 Days Later. Brilliant New Zealand actress Florence Noble.
I'm English actually.
Brilliant YouTube celebrity and internet tycoon Neel Kolhatkar.
Kolhatkar.
Amazing writer, director and actor Christian Van Vuren.
I'm 31 and I still live with my parents.
He's always on.
I'm actually being serious. I'm 31 and I live with my parents.
That's such a Christian. And introducing to the cast, amazing writer, director, creator, midwife, swimmer, midwife, magician and plumber, Aaron McCann.
It's all good, but you said midwife twice.
Welcome Aaron to the cast. We'd also like to welcome the fantastic writer, creator, performer and Pokemon master, Jordan Raskopoulos.
Gotta catch them all.
No doubt about it. Also rounding out the ensemble, the brilliant creator, actor, performer, realist, Alex Williamson.
He didn't mention this, but I'm also a sitcom.
And co-creator and brilliant actor, Nick Bosher.
Cast yourself in your own things.
Thank you very much, everyone, for creating this week's logline with us. We hope we deliver something that respects your idea and represents it. And please keep tuning in. We'll be looking for more throughout the week. We will be looking for someone to design our poster for this episode. being very lazy. So please keep in touch. We would love to hear from you, and we will still be looking for extras. We will still be looking for little bits throughout post-production, sound, music, score. So please keep in touch. We would love to hear from you, and thank you very much for helping to come up with this week's episode starring Colin Mockery. I'm going to go to the doctor now.